Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more FM22. We are playing with the Bohemians in the Czech Republic, and we are in Champions League. So I thought I would come back a little bit early here and show this draw, because I still have one more game to play that you're not gonna see, but I'll definitely show this one, so that's why I'm back here in the 27th of August. Alright, I guess we should just start drawing this, because this is exciting. We are in the... Wow, we are actually in the third seeding. What? What? Are we as big as Shakhtar, Valencia, Benfica, and Trabzonspor, and Monaco? What the hell? Okay, there are some small teams in there. Yeah, okay. Right. Sevilla is apparently a smaller team than us in these points systems. I think we should just draw all the teams here, all the groups, the first two groups here, and then just take a look at that and see where we might want to go in. Okay, so we got City and Dortmund, please no. No. Who's that? BRG? Braga? Yeah, Braga from Portugal, okay. Juventus, Barcelona. Ooh, I mean, no matter where we are going in here, it's gonna be disgusting, isn't it? I think what is the easiest group here? Ajax and Inter? Maybe? Saying that like that was easy. But I mean, that's, yeah, this is all the big boys, isn't it? Okay, let's see where we are going in. Not there, okay. Group B. Going to Madrid? Yes, okay. Milan and Madrid. Oh man, that's disgusting. Okay, let's pull this third seeding, and then who would we like in our group? Yeah, I would take any of these Croatian teams. Yeah, because that's something we could win against, I think. That is something we can actually beat. So any of those would be nice. I would try to like to avoid Salzburg, because they're really, really good. I've already played them in the friendlies actually this summer. Yeah, I would like to avoid those, but okay. So what a group that is! Disgusting. Ooh. Okay, give me one of the Croatian teams. Hertha Berlin. Oh god. Ugh. That's also pretty damn tough. So Hertha Berlin. That's the team we need to beat. Hertha Berlin. Oh god. Right, how good is Hertha Berlin? They're probably really, really good. Well, no matter what, even if we get completely slaughtered here, the thing is, there's still a lot of money in it. Even being in 4th place and just playing these games, there are still a lot of money in it. So... But yeah, I think that's... I don't think we're good enough to play in this competition yet. So, yeah, well. Alright, so let's take a look at some fixtures here. We're gonna start with the national team, because, yeah, we are the manager of the Czech Republic, and we've done fine. We have 2 wins here in this European League, Division B. The first one at home against Israel 3-0, and Halvestak did play that one 7.3. Pretty good by him. Tran came in 6.6, not too good. He hasn't been good with the national team, to be honest. Then the next one, that was probably the big game against Slovakia, and we actually had where is he? Tran playing that one from the get-go, 6.6. But we also had another player playing this one, Bernard. He didn't play well, 6.7. Well, average, I guess. But yeah, Bernard also played that one for Slovakia. So, yeah, just to keep you up to date with the results here. But back in Bohemia, we have also played 4 games, and it has been poor. It's not looking good. Yeah, it's actually not looking good at all. Oh boy, well, Jablonec 1-1 away from home. They seem to be doing well this season. They're 4th in the league, so I guess it's not the end of the world getting a 1-1, but So yeah, Templeman with a goal, and yeah, not great. At home against Slovan Liberec, 3-0, good. That's better. That's better. Ugwu, 2 goals. Pasalik with a goal, so the usual suspects, right? And then away from home to Ceski Putit. Oh, I have a hard time saying that. I'm just gonna call them Siski or Ceski. That's probably the worst result. Away from home against a not so great team. We had plenty of chance. At least I remember that. Yeah, we had plenty of chance. 2.64 in XG and 6 on target, 20 shots in total. We should probably have scored one. At least one here. At least one. We didn't. So that's piss poor. Then we had a game against Victoria Pilsen at home. Again, no goals. I think I can take away from this also is that we don't concede a whole lot either. But still, we... I mean, right now it doesn't look good for the division. That's already 3. I mean, you cannot have more than 4 or 5 draws if you want to win this league. And we already now have 3 of them, so yeah, I'm worried. I'm very, very worried. So yeah, and here's the thing. I don't know if that was a mistake because most of the guys actually played really well, but I rotated quite heavily. You can see here we played Golstorff, we played Horak, we played players like Christensen, Juritka, so a lot of the players that would normally not play. So, and Tran, honestly, I'm getting really worried about him. He do not perform, neither for the national team or for us. He is right now looking like someone that is not gonna pay out for me, and that's yeah, he's just having way too many games that are just way below average. So and Siska as well. I mean, Siska is also down there. Our youngsters are not performing to the standard that I'm looking for. I mean, he do have a goal up here, Siska, but overall they are not looking too great. Anyway, that's the fixtures I've been playing, and today we got 2 pretty exciting games. We got one away from home to Slavia Prague, very tough game. And then we also got Milan, and I am thinking that we're gonna lose that no matter what we're trying to do. Even, yeah, I know we're at home, but I think we're gonna rotate for the Milan game, and we need to bet our horses on, or bet the whole... What is it? What is that saying? Put our betting on the horse? Nah, I don't know. But yeah, I think we're gonna go for it in the Slavia Prague game, so yeah. Not too good of a start here, but at least we're not losing, but our conversion rate is, just like last season, piss poor, and I do have some changes going into the Slavia Prague game after this Victoria Pilsen. So, and I've actually tested those in the national, so it seems to be working what I'm trying to do now. So let's look at some other, you know. I got a couple of other things to talk about before we're getting into the game. Pasalik have, of course, signed his mega contract, 6.75 in wages. Ouch, that's gonna hurt our wage budget, but it is what it is. And I guess his transfer value is also really high now. So I mean, with the way he's performing, it's hard to argue that that's high wages. I mean, he's just been so consistently good, isn't he? Yeah, it's hard to argue with it. Really, really, really solid. So, well, he's definitely one of our most important players, so I guess he deserves it. This is a bit of an unexpected one, but Marcel was sold from Inter to Chelsea for 3.9 million. That is giving us a healthy payday of 450k, but we do lose out on all the other clauses. So it's actually bringing the total for our transfer deal in total is 1.65 million. I guess that is all right, but like I said, we are not gonna get the other. So basically, that is what we got for him, 1.65 million. Maybe we could have gotten more, but yeah. But he do look like someone that is gonna be a very, very good defender. I mean, if Chelsea brought him on and giving him 15k in wages, I mean, there is something about this kid, isn't there? Javoy, he is sold. I sold him for 425k. Yep, that's a good deal if you ask me. I mean, he looks pretty damn good and he played pretty well for us, but I'll take the money. And to replace him, I recalled Braud, who was out on loan, so he's gonna come back and help us out. We do also have a good amount of other loan deals going out here and there, but nothing, you know, I'm not gonna go over them. So yeah, that's the transfers that happened, and the transfer window is closed now, so no more deals is to be made. Alrighty, so this is the team for today against Slavia Prague, and I do have changes, right? So let's go from the top here. The deep lying forward is no longer told to dribble less, but instead shoot more often. So I'm gonna try that. And the inside forward on attack is what did I change? Oh yeah, he's not shooting more often now. That's gonna be the deep lying forward. So that's a change as well. The inside forward is shoot less often. I believe before he had hold up the ball. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. So that is also gone. The central midfielder, the support one, is being told to get further forward now. Especially this guy Bernard. I want to try him out on the central midfield on support. Normally he played the deep line playmaker. I think that was probably a mistake, because this guy, he do had some decent long shots, some decent finishing and composure. So if he could get into the box area more often, that would be ideal for us to take some shots. The deep lying playmaker is told to not dribble anymore, or well, he's allowed to dribble, but just not dribble more. So that's also a change. And another interesting one is that I'm going for whipped crosses. I've never tried that before. I want to see how it does, and I played 2 games like in the national teams with this on, and it seems to be. I can't. It's too early to tell. It's interesting to see, because they are definitely more powerful, and we do have some pretty fast players physically, and so they will probably beat. I don't know what to make of. What is this actually saying? What is the whip crosses? There are no... Oh, there we go. Whip crosses will instruct players to deliver balls into the box with pace, right? Swear and dip in order to make it as hard as possible for the defenders to deal with them. I think that would mean if the opposition is pretty good in the air, but not very good marking, that would make the whip pretty good, right? So we are going for something that is coming in really, really fast. Also, if the opposition have slow defenders and not very good markers, we can beat them to it, right? So that is what I'm thinking here. And most of our, I mean, this guy's not fast. You do have the acceleration, but otherwise not really. Maybe it was. You know what? I'm not gonna play him. Who should we play up front? I don't know. Right now neither Siska or Tran is really playing well. And I don't know, should we give Siska another chance, or should we? You know what, Bornemann? Yeah, I'm gonna play Bornemann in this one. I'm gonna try Bornemann and put who do we? Put Breitenberger on the on the bench instead. Okay, so that was the changes, and we are playing Haug in goal, Karls Enrique, Sikovic, Hausdag, Andrade, Lessig, Templeman, Bernard, Pasalic, Juritka, yeah, that's also. I mean, Uku has been okay. I just want to. I mean, he's been fantastic actually, scoring 5 goals, our top goal scorer right now. But I want to see what this guy can do, Juritka, and I've told him also. I mean, he was getting a little bit worried about his playing time, so I'm gonna give him a chance in there and see what he can do in this one. And if it doesn't work out well, Uku can come in, and you know what? Sorry, Juritka, if you're not gonna do anything good in this game, then. Yeah, you need to at least show a 7.0 rating or above here. That's what I need from you, because otherwise we got better players in there, like Uku. Then otherwise you're just a backup. Okay, so long story short, let's get into it. And you know what? I'm gonna not do my OI. I'm gonna ask my assistant to do this instead. Because now we have, let's just try this for 1 match and see how it does. Because I don't, here's the thing, we don't really trigger a press really often. We don't really want to do that on the back line and stuff like that. We want to allow a 50-50% possession, more than ever. I know we had a lot of possession last season, but we do have a pretty decent counter-attacking style football team. I mean, if we do have the possession, that's fine, but we're not gonna seek it out. We're not gonna seek having even more of it. It doesn't really, we don't need that, I don't think. But let's just try not going with the OI and just let the assistant do the opposition instructions and see how it does. I mean, it's very hard to judge that, I would say. So, but we will see how it does. Anyway, let's get into it. It is a big match, of course, but hopefully something where we can find at least a result. A draw. Another draw. I don't want another draw. I want a win. We need to... I mean, if we are going to win the league, we basically need to win this one. We basically need to. We can't have... Oh, look at that form. They're actually doing quite well. Oh, they got the big boys in there. They got Bach and they got Julienka. I don't know. I'm worried. I am very worried that we are going to lose this one and we might lose out of the opportunity to win this, win the league this time. It doesn't look too good for us. The results are... Yeah. It's not because we're playing really badly. It's just because the conversion rate is horrible. Our conversion rate is just not there. Alright. I don't think this is a highlight. Just so you know. Just so you know. Yeah, probably not. Duridka. Oh, that could have been a good ball, but it wasn't. Is this a highlight? Nope, it's not. Alright, here we go. This is the first highlight. After 1 minute. 30 seconds later. Templeman, Enrique. Ooh, don't lose it here. Don't lose it here. Sigovic, Lesic. Hasalik over the top to Bornemann. Okay. Oh, he's taking a good shot there. That was not bad, actually. Wow. Okay. Get a corner from it. Oh, how was that with a goal after 2 minutes from the corner? How do you like that? How do you like those apples? Is that what you're saying? Is that a saying? I think that's American, right? How do you like them apples? Is that an American thing? I don't know. I don't know. And why would you say, how do you like them apples? It's very odd. It's a very odd saying, isn't it? It must be, you know, it must be an old, you know, a pretty old saying where it kind of lost its meaning a bit. At least to anyone that, I mean, it doesn't really mean anything to me, right? How do you like them apples? Is it because that apple is looking really great? But I mean, that's not. It just doesn't really. Ooh, that was close. Good block by someone in there. I think it was number 14. That must be Andrade. Maybe Andrade. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I was worried for a moment that was a penalty, but no, it was actually a free kick for us. That was a big chance. They had one big chance there. That was probably the one that got blocked. Yeah, 0.40 XG or something like that. That was a big chance. Let's not have too many of those. But yeah, Haug is doing really well. I mean, getting a better goalkeeper in there was ideal because we haven't conceded as much as we did last season, I don't think. We have a really, really solid defense right now. I'm saying that, I mean, we're probably conceding in this one, but I mean, if we are getting closer this season to that 0. What was it, 0.75 or 0.72? Something in the 70s, right? 0. something in the 70s. If we get closer to that this season, I would be very, very happy. Kill him! Kill him! Kill the Danish lad! Oh god, this guy also played in the national team. He actually had one game, Povrod, playing as an inside forward. I don't think he did too well, but... Yeah, but of course the Slavia Prague and the Sparta Prague got a lot of players in the national teams. In the national team, that is. Alright. So far so good, but we do not want to concede. Oh, well done, Haug. I was actually a little bit worried there, but he just jumped up and took it down. Lovely. Good goalkeeping. We still only have one shot. That's the goal from that corner. That is worrying me a little bit here. Haug coming out really far. Templeman not winning that one. Now they get a counter on. Nah, it's okay. It's looking okay right now. Well, they do have two. Look at that overload over there, right? Having that wing back up there. There's problems for Carlos Enrique, that's for sure. Yeah, I can't really do a whole lot about that. Unless I'm dropping my lines quite a bit, but I'm not gonna do that. Well, they're definitely gonna get it over there. There we go. Yeah, they're looking for that. They're looking for that. And now they play it into space and Povrod is in. So... That's the high lines. That's the high lines not working out for me there. But the problem, yeah, I guess I could go lower in lines now when we are not pressing up on people. But not low lines, but you know, go a little bit further back. But I don't think that's gonna help us out too much. It could work out against some of the better opponents, but I haven't really seen it work out too well in any of the tactics I have used in FM22. It seems like higher lines on both higher engagement lines and higher lines of our defensive line seems to just be the best thing to go for. So I don't really want to change it. Wow, we are not getting anything. Oh boy. Well, since we are not winning the ball at all, I think we're gonna try it. I think we're gonna try doing that. Just go a bit further down here. Maybe even standard on our line of engagement here. I think we're gonna try that. See if it's worse or the same or... I haven't changed this for 2 seasons or 3 seasons. That's the first time I'm actually changing it, and I doubt it's gonna work for me. But we'll see if they get more chances or less chances here. Well, maybe that answers it. Huh. That's interesting. I mean, we are not getting any chances either, but... At least we stopped them from doing whatever they were trying to do, which seems to be that overload on the left-hand side. Alright. I mean, okay, fair enough. I don't know why. Maybe they worked. Maybe they didn't. I don't know what happened there, except from what we changed. I mean, it shouldn't have changed it that much, but okay. I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. That's fine. Go on. But we're definitely there is. I wouldn't say there is something wrong, but yeah, something is not entirely working with our team right now. Going forward as well, and I haven't really figured out what it is, but that is definitely something we need to change moving forward into this season, because we should get chances here, right? We should definitely get some chances. Get one here from a free kick. Okay, that was not the highlight. This could be Pasalik. Yeah, that was the highlight, but we do get a corner as well. Maybe we just need to be a little bit more patient here. I mean, we get a lot of good set piece. Yeah, that's another chance there for Sikovic. I don't know, man. But the open play doesn't look too good right now. Let's take a look at the pass network here. We're forcing down the right-hand side on this one. Yeah, aren't we? Wait, what? Are we? Yeah, false right. Yeah, we are. Yeah, I don't know. It's like we are kind of missing out on this link over here. And maybe the whip crosses is not working or something, because otherwise we would see more open play chances. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Maybe I shouldn't overlap on the left-hand side with the wingback on support, because we're getting too far up with that wingback. He's trying to overlap too often when I have it on. Let's try and take that out for now and go back to mixed again here. That's what I'm reading from my pass map, right? Deep line playmaker's also not really working out here, Bohemian. Okay, another set piece chance. Oh wow, that was really, really close. I was a little bit. I didn't think he would win that header, but he did. Okay. 66 minutes in. I mean, the result is pretty still good, and we are getting chances, but all of them are from set pieces. What are we doing here? Juritka not really working out. Yeah, he's not showing anything that should tell me that he's gonna play anymore for us other than as a backup. I mean, if you don't perform, you're out. That's it. You might be mad because he's not getting his playtime. But if you're not performing, well, bugger off, right? Ukwu in. I think that's one of the reasons why we haven't created a whole lot of chances in the open play, because Ukwu is just really, really solid in the air, and his movements are pretty good. Yeah, he's just he has some flair as well, so he's also doing some unexpected things. That could help us out a little bit with open play stuff. Oh god, so we got a highlight for them here. We haven't seen a whole lot since we changed our lines back to okay. I'm considering okay. I was against Enrique. Provod against Enrique. Yeah, that's always gonna be something, right? He's a big lad, Provod. He's basically... I played him actually as a wide target man as well in the national team at one stage. Because he's just very big. And this makes sense. He's like Ukwu, right? He's pretty much the Slavia Prague equivalent of Ukwu. That's sad. I think this season is going to be a little bit more tough for us than last season. There is something about the tactic. There is something to be said about our conversion rate. Yeah, some of the youngsters are not doing too well. Yeah, we're struggling. Pasalic down to Enrique. He's in there, but he should not really take a shot. It's not his... that's not his... yeah, that's not really what we were looking for. Alright, good job Andrade winning that ball. Ukwu, Bornemann, Templeman, Lesic, Sikovic, Templeman, Pasic. Nice passing here. Carlos Enrique down the line, and he's gonna get a cross. Early one. Ukwu, decent, but it's also pretty easy for that goalkeeper to deal with. We do have a couple of more subs we can do, but I don't know. Not taking Pasalic off here. Banat is... He's not really working out for me right now. He's just not... He's never really doing really well, and I don't really see why he wouldn't be doing well. It's like... Come on, mate. Could you please do something in the games, man? It's... Oh, shit. Bornemann, you're off. Let's try Breitenberger up there. Breitenberger, sorry. Breitenberger. Right, let's try that. Right! Oh, wait. There is another thing here. There is another thing. The opposition. Right? That might be a case that why we are not doing too well in this game. I think I'm gonna go back to just using my OI again, because what we have seen is that we are definitely not the best team out there, and that is usually what we are. Even against Slavia Prague these days, we should be better. We should be at least playing even to them away from home, and we haven't done that. Wow, they are really pressuring up high here. But there might be something about having a lower or a normal standard line of engagement actually for us instead of having high. Because that is also leaving more space. When we do win the ball, that is leaving more space. And we won't be beaten as often on counters. And I'm not sure about the higher line, higher defensive line. I might still want it much higher. I still probably want it much higher. But I'm not too sure about that one. But I think I might... Oh, that's another goal. Wow. Well done, Haug. But yeah, we did concede 2 in this one. Yeah, there is... We definitely got things to think about in this season. I think I can already now tell you guys that we are probably not going to win this season. We are probably not going to win the league this season. But that's okay. I mean, it's all right. We need to figure out what is going on with our team. We need to figure out... why we're not playing as well this season as last season. Maybe because of some of the changes I've made. Probably that had... I don't know if that's the case or if it's more to do with the players. It's either the players or the tactic, right? It's one of the two. We have to figure out what it is. Because right now, I can't tell. I can't tell if it's tactic or if it's the players. Maybe a mix. Right. We did have a couple of players that did okay in there. Hawk had a good game. But we could definitely tell that we're not doing as good as we probably should do. Yeah, that's... Oof. It's gonna be probably a season where we have to figure things out again. 0.50. Oh, 55, I mean, XG. That's terrible. Absolutely horrible. That's horrendous. Yeah, we definitely need to figure things out now. Alright, so Milan, next game here. So I've actually done a bit here. I have been out walking, quite a long, nice little hike, and I've been in the shower, I've been making food, and in all those time, the past couple of hours, not, it's a couple of seconds for you guys, I've been thinking about what kind of changes could I do to this system. It's not big changes, but let's go over them. And we might not see. I mean, we're playing against Milan, so I'm not entirely I don't think we're gonna see those changes be too good in this one. But let's go over them. So the deep lying forward is now a false 9, and he is on roam from position. So that's one. We got the inside forward on the left-hand side here, where we are forcing down the left-hand side. He is on hold-up ball, shoot less often, and sit narrow. Well, in this, Ukwu cannot shoot less often because he's just always shooting. But yeah, that's the go from it. And the inside forward on the other side got shoot less often and stay wider. So I mean, I've tried some of these things before, but it's always because sometimes you need to find combination that's working, right? That's what I'm trying to find here. And also, it might not look like a new formation, but the way it's playing inside the match engine is going to be different because of these instructions and roles and all of that. So the central midfielder on attack is also new. Before we had him on support. I don't think I put anything new on him. Nope, just on attack, right? That's it. Actually, these two needs to be turned around. There we go. Oh, he's not left-footed. Well, in that case, I want to have... Ooh. You know what? Move it around. No. That's not good. That's not good. Maybe he could be playing as a central midfielder on attack, Victor Hans. Sure, let's try that. Anyway... I haven't done anything to the deep line playmaker. So going a little bit further back here, we are taking a look at the wing back. The wing back is, well, this one is not changed. I don't think so. Nope, it's not changed. But the wing back over here was on support before. He's now on attack, but as an inverted wing back. There is a reason for that, because this guy is staying wider. And we have also gone back to underlapping on the right-hand side, where we are not forcing it. So we will have runs, right? We will have the inverted wingback. We will have the central midfielder running into space there. And hopefully hold up the ball and having the deep line playmaker over here. And also a false 9 that will join up with the midfield quite often. Hopefully roaming from position and finding, positionings where he can get the ball. Will leave space in this area up here for either the inside forward, the central midfielder, or the inverted wingback. Those two underlapping the inside forward, or otherwise just a lot of room over here for the things you want to look for when it comes to creating goals is either create spaces for your players, right? We are doing that with forcing it down the left-hand side, and the other one is to create overloads, where you are overloading an area. We are overloading the left-hand area with the wingback and the inside forward, quite often also the false 9, because he's going to drift a little bit wide. So we are creating overloads here, and we are creating space on the other side. So that's what I'm looking for when I'm looking at the pass map and all that. Defensively speaking, yeah, I've also changed it to... No, I actually went back on my thought there. So I'm still on much higher defensive lines. I was thinking about going standard in line of engagement, but you know what? I don't want to change it. I'm just going to stick to what I know in that. So yeah, there we go. That is the changes, so let's get into it. It's going to be Mikolic. Yep, he's the cup keeper. So Mikolic is in there. Seaman is going to get a new start here, because we do have... I mean, I could play Enrique, but know what, I don't think we're going to win this anyway. So I'm going to play Seaman as an inverted wingback. That's an interesting one for him. He is fairly okay on the left foot, but he's not very good in passing and, stuff like that. So it is what it is. Sikovic and Andrade is actually going into the central defense here because Haustak, I could play but I want to see Andrade on that role and see how he does. Finson as the wingback, Aikidi, Victor Hans is going to get a start. His first, he had an injury from the friendlies. Templeman is coming in, Ugwu, Siska and Tran. I think we're going to lose, but that's not important. It's more important to see how we do tactically. And I think I can, because we have a really hard match here, I can tactically see if this is working or not, right? I can see if something is working. It's actually it's more easy to read your tactic, your own tactic, if you have a hard opponent where it's, that's more defensively minded when it comes into that, but it's still, I think it's better to read the game by playing someone a little bit harder than someone really easy. Because if you're playing someone really easy, you will just have the ball all the time, and yeah, you can see where your passes are gonna go and stuff like that, sure, but you won't know where your weaknesses are either, right? That's the problem with it. But I think both things are important to see. I'm gonna go back to my own OI here. So let's get into it. Kick off. Yeah, it's very, very likely gonna be a loss, but that's okay. I just want to figure out what is wrong with our tactic and, find something that works for us so we can have a somewhat good season. I think we're already... we could have a fantastic season from here on out, sure, and we could still win it. But it's getting tough now when we have this many draws and also a couple of losses already to one of the big teams. It is going to be really tough to win the league. And, if the tactic is not spot on, then we're not nowhere near it. One of the reasons why we have done so well over the seasons is because the tactic has been pretty good. Right? That's one of the main reasons. Because the players are somewhat a little bit below average when it comes to the league. They're still good, don't get me wrong, they're still good, especially now, a couple of seasons later. But to get to that point where we have almost the same level of players as the two Prague teams, that's because of the tactic. That's because of the tactic. That's not offside, I don't think. Whew. Well, that should probably have been a goal. Oh, match analyzed, please. So right now we're definitely losing. But I'm not really... Do we have the ball at all? Yes, we do. We have the ball quite a lot with the way we're playing now. Okay. Alright. But not creating any chances, but yeah, it is a tough opponent. But I would like to see at least some chances. If we don't get any chances at all, then this tactic is not for me. Then we need to... Because right now, the way we have set up now is way more control, right? We have less guys shooting, and we're trying to really work the ball into the box and not have any of our guys shooting. The inside forwards are told not to shoot. We have a false 9 who's going to drop deep, so it's very control-based kind of tactic. And if it doesn't work, if we don't get any shots at all against Milan here, and no big chances, it's definitely the big chances I'm looking for here when we are against a really hard opponent. If we don't get that at all, then it's probably not going to work. Ooh, that was a big chance. Really, really big chance. And so far, it seems like it's not doing too well. So I think my next... I'm not going to judge it only on this one, but we do have another game after this one that I'm not going to show you guys. But another game against Sparta Prague at home. That's another big game. And then again, if we lose that, then the morale is starting to spin out of control as well. So it's all about balancing, how many changes you can make a season. But my thought set here is, if this is not going to work for me in this game or the next one, then I'm going to change it back to what we had last season, for the most part of last season. Okay, that's another good save by Mikulec. Well, we do have one shot. It's a 0.03, so yep. Oh, I also changed the crosses from whipped to low crosses. So definitely very, very, very possession based. tactic. And right now, it's only a matter of time before they're gonna score here. Only a matter of time. Should I go down in my lines? We could try that. We could try that. Yeah, why not? I think I'm gonna go to higher and then standard. Alright. This is not a highlight for us. Oof, that's a great ball and it should be a goal, but it's not. We're getting lucky here. They should have scored. Absolutely, they should have scored. Yeah, it's really hard to judge it on this one. We're not even capable of forcing it down anywhere. Which side are we forcing it down? I don't even remember. We're forcing it left. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look too good. I mean, this looks pretty good. Where they are, I mean, the heat map is interesting to see because we're not really forcing it that. I mean, I would think we would have more control over here in this space where there are basically nothing. We are further back, but that's probably because we are playing a really good team, and we are also way further back than them. So yeah. That suggests that we are losing the ball way too easy, right? We're losing the ball way too easy, and then they counter us, get a good counter, and then they're just letting us get the ball again. Yeah. So it's very hard to judge it right now in terms of that, because it is a good team we're up against. They're probably having tackles of 16, 17, 18 or something like that, most of these guys that are supposed to tackle us. There we go. We lost really, yeah, we lost our ball really on our, yeah, right here, right? That's really bad. That's really, really bad. That's leading to a lot of good counters for them for sure. I don't know exactly what to do about that. We could try and play in a higher tempo maybe. Let's try that. I think they're capable of it. It's a way higher tempo. Also, maybe that will create some more space as well. Because there will be, if we're playing it faster forward, right? There will be opportunities for some of those inside forwards to run into space and get the ball a little bit quicker in space, where we are not controlling as much. We're not. Yeah, but we'll see if that works here. It seems like no, but it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to judge against Milan here, I think. I said it was easier to judge it. It's easier to judge if something is not working, but it's harder to judge if something is working. So that's kind of my thoughts with that. And you could say that that's the same thing. Not really, not really. Right now I have a really hard time knowing if something is not working compared to if something is working. Alright. Alright, that looks interesting. The hand's coming in. And then we lose it. Alright. Templeman over the top here. Siska bringing it down to Victor Hans. Looks like the tempo have changed things around. Bit faster play there, and we found some space out wide and then brought it in with a low cross, or maybe just a pass that was cut back. That was... yeah, that was interesting. Very, very fast played, yeah, this one. Tran on the spot. Okay. Alright. We might have something here. I'm not sure about the lines of engagement yet. That's something we need to look at, but definitely the tempo seems to be working here against Milan. Okay. So far, so good. I'm not looking for the result here. I'm looking for what we see in the match engine and how it works against them. And that worked quite well. That attack was really solid. That was a very solid attack. Love to see that one more or two more times here, but we also do have a couple of subs we need to do. Seaman, he's on a yellow. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Enrique in. Also, that inverted wingback. How did he do? 6.7. You know what? He's playing against Milan. That's not bad. 6.7. I'll take that. We definitely have a couple of other players that are not doing too well. Like Siska. He's never doing well in that inside forward role. Honestly, never. And also Ukwu not doing too well. So our white areas are struggling because probably of some of the instructions I'm telling them to do, like hold up the ball and sit narrow. But I don't care if their ratings are low if it works in the tactic. That's the thing. I would like to see high ratings every single day, but sometimes you also need to take a hit. But it could also be because that it's just too hard for them to, you know, because they are also asked by the tactic to dribble more, run at them, and it's probably hard for them to do that because these players they are up against are just so much better than what they are used to. Let's bring in this guy as well, Juritka. Bring Ukwu off. It's not something that is gonna win us the game, but yeah. All right, a lot of passes going back to our goalkeeper. It seems. Actually, let's take a look at the pass network here. Huh. That's interesting to see the false 9 drop into this area over here instead of the other area. So we have that wing back, we have the sitting a more narrow here and connecting up. So we are kind of missing someone over here, right? Our wing back is overlapping over here. Maybe that's not... Yeah, I kind of want my wing back to overlap over there, but the problem with that... No, it's probably fine, it's probably fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. And this over here looks okay. We got the halfback in there, being a little bit to the left, which is natural. And then we have this guy who is making the runs here. We have the inverted wingback who is probably also making some runs, but we can't really tell. We do see some runs on the inside here, or that could also be the inside forward. But it's very hard to judge it on this match because there will not be many opportunities for those runs for the inverted wingback. There will not be many opportunities. So I can't really judge the inverted wingback on his going forward, or the central midfielder for those runs. But I still think this looks okay to me so far. That is some of the things I want to look at more closely when we are playing someone a little bit more easy. But I don't have any... I don't see anything right now where I'm thinking I need to change for the next match. I don't get anything, but maybe I will do that when I see the pass map after this match. But we're gonna take off... Wow, Siska, you are not having a good day. Bring Christiansen on. Some of the players that haven't really played a whole lot. Alright. Vincent, Juritka, Vincent. Could be a chance for us here. Akidi. Would be absolutely... Oh my god. Oh, I thought he would take it home, the inverted wingback there. So that we saw the inverted wingback where he is getting into possession, where he could be a danger man, right? That was interesting to see. Alright, let's see here. Can we defend this? He's gonna go wide, okay. It's gonna be a tricky one. All the way back over here. Oh! Nope, they got it. Tiki-taka, really fast play. Oh yeah, the one change we do have... Oh, it might be offside. I don't think so, but... Let's see. Goal awarded. So one thing I do change for the next match is playing on a higher tempo, right? That seems to be working. We have created some decent chances for ourselves against Milan. So after we changed it to higher tempo. And it looked better. It just looked better. And I think definitely against weaker opponents than Milan, I think higher tempo can still be good. We will lose the ball probably 1 to 2% more. But, you know, if you look at the passing and stuff, that will go down with 1 to 2% on all of our guys because there will be more mistakes made. But it will also means that we will get more through balls. We will get more, you know, we will have more space behind the opponents because we're going to play faster. So it all works into just figuring out exactly how we can defeat most people. It might not look good on paper here, right? It might not look good on paper. But I'm actually kind of okay with that one. No, I mean, except from Siska on that inside forward told to stay wider. That didn't work. And why did that not work? We can go into the player statistics and check something out here. Yeah, let's see why he didn't work out. Maybe we can tell it from here. He was, of course, not part of the play. I mean, he wasn't connecting up with anyone because he was told to stay wide. And the crosses is low, So maybe I shouldn't have him on stay wider because we will not cross it over to him. So he won't have that space to run into unless it is a low pass or low cross. So that is not really working out. So that's something I need to change. I do not need my inside forward to stay wider on that side. Probably not, no. Aerial duels, 60%, 2 dribbles. But both of them were not completed, I guess. And 3 fouls. Yeah, I don't really get a lot from that. What about attacking? Do we have anything here? Miss aerial, shooting. Did he shoot at all? He didn't get... Yeah, that's probably one of the reasons he went that low. Because he wasn't even getting into opportunities where he could shoot. Alright. Yeah. Aerially. Hans, who had a lot of duels. Tantran had a lot of duels. Yeah, okay. So even when we are low crossing, he's still gonna get a lot of aerials. Good amount of dribbles. Yeah, I can't really tell by Siska here why he was doing this badly. Anything in the... No, that's not what I wanted. Defending, maybe. I think just because of this, he was not really part of the play, right? And so Victor Hans neither, but he was playing on that attacking midfielder attacking role, right? So that's also interesting to see. He did okay in terms of many of the things here, so just want to see him. Yeah, okay. All right, I think I've seen enough. I think we need to put our inside forward on not staying wider anymore because it's not really working. It could work against weaker opponents, but I'm not looking for what could work against weak opponents. I'm looking for what could work against the best teams, because if it works against the best teams, it will definitely also work against the weaker teams. So I think that one change, like shoot less often. I think I'm gonna stick to that one, shoot less often. But this one, stay wider. Let's take that off. It could also be another kind of... I mean, we have an inverted wingback. We want to underlap whoever is out here. He could be a winger, honestly. Could we have a winger? How would that work? Yeah, why not? Let's try that. On support, winger on support out here. Let's try that for next one. Shoot less often, dribble more, run wide with the ball, cross more often, stay wider. I don't know. Maybe that will work. I'm not sure. Maybe. We do have a good amount of players who can play over here as a winger, so it would work out for me. We do not have a lot of good crosses, but I think our key guy possibly could also play a winger over there. Inverted winger. Oh, could that be something to try? Dribble more, cut inside with the ball, shoot less often. Why not? I'm gonna try that. I haven't played a lot with inverted wingers, to be honest. I've never seen them work really well, but it could work here. Yeah, let's try that instead of an inside forward. I mean, it's not gonna change a whole lot because he will not get a lot of on the ball as well because a lot of the play will go through over here. But maybe it would be fun to sit him narrow and still have that underlap thing in. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that for next time. Oh, the tempo as well. The tempo needs to go up. Where is that? Right here. There we go. Higher tempo, inverted winger, sitting narrow. So we have 2 sitting narrow now. We have 1 wing back here. We had an inverted wing back here and a central. So yeah, let's try and see what that actually does. I'm not sure. We will have a lot of space over here where no one is actually getting into. That's I'm wondering what that will actually do to the match engine. What day is it? It's the 16th. Well, anyway, I can do this. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. I'll do all this afterwards. So that's gonna be it for today. 2 losses, not great. We are struggling. It's been a pretty poor start to the season. We have Sparta Prague in the next one, Baník Ostrava, oh my, and then Real Madrid just to top it off, right? But I'm not gonna come back for those. I'm probably gonna come back pretty late in the group stages here, or maybe Hertha Berlin. I'm thinking Real Madrid at home here. We're going to Madrid. But yeah, I'm thinking pretty late in the group stages here to come back for that. I want to play a good amount of games before I'm coming back. So it could be Real Madrid and an easy game here in Ústí nad Labem. That's... yeah, I'm thinking that right now. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, even with our poor results. Sometimes you need to find your gloves and put on the, you know, the grinding gears of... I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no idea. Anyway, I'll see you around next time.